2025 is around the corner, and pretty much all the sets releasing at the start of this new year have been revealed, and some even reviewed at this point. As a way to get ready for this new year, I decided to look at what I think are the best sets releasing early in 2025, based on what we see from the promotional images being released. These will be in no particular order, as I haven't had any of these sets in hand yet. The Tumbler vs Two-Face and the Joker is LEGO's brand new Batmobile releasing this year, and yet again another version of the Tumbler from the Dark Knight Rising trilogy. This is my favorite version of the Batmobile, and in my opinion always makes for really good LEGO Batman sets, and this new model definitely delivers. The set has an all-around very good build, as well as a really good lineup of minifigures. The Batman looks fairly decent. I never have any complaints with any of the Batman minifigures. The Joker, however, is really good. Not the best version of the Heath Ledger Joker, but still always really cool to see this version of him in minifigure form. Then we have Two-Face, and I believe this is the only version of the Dark Knight Two-Face we have ever seen in LEGO. So that is a really good minifigure to see. Next I want to look at the ARC 170, which is by far the most anticipated Star Wars set that is releasing at the beginning of 2025. This set is a little bit downsized compared to the previous ARC 170, but personally I like this change, and I think the slightly smaller design with more detail is a better fit for modern LEGO Star Wars sets. For only $70 I think it is very fairly priced for what you get, and it is honestly a near perfect LEGO Star Wars set, with only a few minor flaws. The minifigure selection is really nice as well, including 3 new clone pilots, something that we wouldn't really expect from modern LEGO Star Wars, but of course it is definitely necessary in this set. From the LEGO Horizon Adventures video game, we're getting a physical LEGO set early in 2025. This set won't be releasing in January as far as I am concerned, and is set to release in March, but I could be wrong. This set, Alloy and Vowels vs Shell Walker and Sawtooth, is based around the LEGO Horizon Adventures video game that released earlier this year in November. And despite not really being into the world of Horizon and haven't touched this video game yet, I think the set looks really good. Out of all the minifigures releasing in sets in 2025 so far, these two look the most interesting, and I would love to get them once they release. And the physical build looks really nice as well. The whole vibe of the world of Horizon looks really fascinating, and I think LEGO captures it well in this set and their new video game. And hopefully we see more LEGO and video game collaborations really soon. LEGO Ninjago has a few sets releasing very soon as well, and despite not being super up to date with Ninjago's show or the newer sets, I can easily say that the new Zane's Ultra Combiner mech looks incredible. Right off the back, I have no idea what this build is actually representing from the show or the story around it, as I haven't even gotten past Season 7 of Ninjago. But it is a big mech with a really cool design, and that's all I need to see to say it is one of the better sets releasing in January. This seems to have some separate builds that combine into the larger mech, and even the 4 separate pieces look so very cool on their own. We get a handful of good new minifigures, and I'm not really the biggest fan of the newer Dragon Rising designs, but the Pixel minifigure looks really cool and is my favorite character in this set. There are 2 Harry Potter sets I want to talk about today, and the first one is the Malfoy Manor. And this is a set in the Harry Potter world that I had been hoping to see for a very long time again. This set is based on the Deathly Hallows and depicts the scene where Harry Potter is supposed to be identified by Draco to eventually bring Voldemort to face him one-on-one. And of course, the Malfoy's plans fail and this doesn't happen right here, despite even getting Voldemort in this set. The manor is really cool, and looking at it from the back it gives that dollhouse look, which works well with these Harry Potter playsets, and it has quite a bit to offer with a lot of interior space to work and play with. We also see a lot of minifigures suitable for this scene, and what stands out is the Harry Potter with the smashed up face print, which I believe is the first time seeing this minifigure in LEGO Harry Potter, and I also like the new Luna minifigure as well. The next Harry Potter set is the Diagon Alley Wizarding Shops, and this is an 18+ set in the more mini-scale look, depicting all the shops in a nice little display style, and I am all for it. I love these kinds of mini or midi-scale sets in pretty much every LEGO theme, and this is an incredible display piece for any Harry Potter fan hoping to bring some life to a long shelf or sideboard. All the shops are depicted here, even Gringotts Bank at the center of it all, and they have miniature interiors where the several different micro minifigures can be used or placed. I loved the previous D2C Diagon Alley, but this one is just more my taste, and honestly one of my favorite sets releasing next year so far. We are finally seeing some action from the world of Into the Spider-Verse next year, with the first proper set of the year being Miles Morales vs. The Spot. This is a much smaller and maybe underwhelming set compared to some of the other in this video, but I really like it, despite it being a little bit overpriced. We get a few beloved characters from the movie, including most notably Miles, Gwen, as well as The Spot, which might definitely be the highlight for most people. And the actual build is also pretty nice, with the small deli shop seen in the movie and a build of a police car on the side, which is always fitting in Marvel sets like this. I am not the biggest fan of LEGO Marvel, to be honest, but I love the Spider-Verse and I am super excited for what is to come with these sets and minifigures. The next set in the modular building lineup is the Tudor Corner, and I have to say that it is just an outstanding LEGO set. The modular buildings are some of my favorite unlicensed sets that are always so fantastic, and some of the best physical buildings in LEGO sets today. This set will be retailing for $230, which is always an incredible price for the amount of detail, characters, and overall experience attached to these modular buildings, with over 3,200 pieces in this one. As always, sets like these have fun interiors to work with as well, and use the different characters to imagine a nice little corner building for your modular building collection. And even if this is your first modular building set, it looks really great on its own and adds a little extra character to a table in your living room or somewhere else in your house. And then the final set is from the Monkey Kid, a theme I often forget about and overlook, that has incredible sets similar to the theme of the Chinese traditional sets. The set I want to look at is the mythical creature Quillen, and this is a beautiful dragon-looking creature covered in the traditional gold and red color scheme, with a nice teal blue on the neck that brings so much life to this build. Additionally, we see a handful of minifigures from the world of Monkey Kid, and once again, I am not super into the story or this theme, so I cannot comment too much on the different characters, but just appreciate that these are really well done minifigures. And on the Monkey Kid we see dual molded legs and side leg printing, which is just so good to see in any LEGO set or theme. What are your favorite sets releasing at the start of 2025? Let me know down below. Then I will see you all in the next one. God bless you and cheers.